I honestly finally am starting to feel and value myself and remember my worth again. Because of losing everything, I felt like I was worthless. I didn't have the things I needed to sustain it for my kids, and it made me feel worthless. And through this, I realized that all of those things never determined my worth anyway, that the worthiness was always within me. Let's get into it. So, hey, beautiful souls, it's Divine K. Thank you for tuning in to my video. If you're new to the Fierce Birthpreneur, welcome, welcome. I love you so much, and thank you for coming. I hope you're here to stay. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who you can feel can use this video for encouragement and support through something that they may be going through, okay? Have you ever felt like you weren't enough or worthless because of things you may be going through in life or things that you don't have? If so, this video is for you. Now, in this video, I want to talk about worthiness and how we determine our worth, right? How do we determine our worth, right? And a lot of times we tend to do that by the things that we have or the things that we don't have. And that's what we base what we feel about ourselves off of. But I want to shift that mindset and that perspective because ultimately, none of those things matter. None of those things determine your worth anyway. Okay. Worthiness is inherited. It's not from possessions and achievements and accomplishments in life. Okay. I too struggled with the idea that I was not worthy because of the things that I didn't have or the lack thereof. And I finally come to an understanding that none of those things determine who I was. And I want you to remember that your worth is not earned. It is already yours simply because you exist. Okay. So don't allow yourself to get caught up in the idea of the external things that you can have and grab onto to understand what your worth is. Okay. Think of how fulfilling it is to understand that your worth is something that is rooted within you, right? It's not something that's on the outside that can be taken from you or it can be, had and then lost. It is simply yours, and it doesn't change. The value doesn't change based off of your experiences in life or your circumstances in life. Okay. So continue to base your worth off of your internal person, not off of everything that you have and things that you've built up or what people have determined around you. Okay. It's very easy to fall victim to this mindset because society usually uses external metrics to determine someone's worth, like how much money they have or how many assets they have, if they have a house, a nice car, how many people they know, right? How many, the clout that they have, all of these different things. And it starts to make us question our own internal worth and really devalue who we are, and not realize who we are. And we start to focus on the lack thereof versus everything that we do have and everything that we are without those things, right? And if you are a person that has a lot of things, you probably experience this on the other side where you feel super worthy because of the things you have, and you're starting to realize that none of those things matter. And it's leaving you in a place of like trying to understand who you are and how to really find your worth because people or the things around you or you have made your worth based off of these things, and you're realizing that that's not tangible and that's not truly who you are. So that's why you don't want to base your worthiness off of external things because they're not permanent. Okay, they can be taken as fast as they've come, right? And when you don't have them, then your value shifts within yourself and you don't trust, that you're worthy anymore. So remember, you are worthy regardless of what you're going through. You are worthy regardless of what you don't have. In fact, that makes you more worthy because you were still chosen to be you and to keep going even when you have nothing, right? Because you have nothing, but yet you still have everything. And you still have your mind, you still have, the love within you, and you still have all of those things despite everything you're going through. I remember watching a podcast and the guy quoted the scripture, Jeremiah 1:5, and he starts the scripture with saying, "Before you were born, I knew you." And he ordained him to be a prophet. And even through all of the guy wanted to talk about like how even with everything he went through, or the sins or the lack thereof, or the things, the trials and tribulations he went through in life, he knew him from the beginning. So if the Most High knew you were going to fall short at times in your life with materialistic things, the Most High knew that you were going to face homelessness, the Most High knew you were going to face divorce, or you were going to, you know face all of these different hardships in life or have absolutely nothing and still chose you to be you, still chose you in this world, you have to choose you, because that in itself is enough to say that you are worthy, okay? You are worthy. And in these moments when you have nothing is when you truly find your true worthiness, okay? Because in these moments you have nothing but yourself. You have nothing but yourself to value your worthiness off of. And when you show up and you continue to be a good person, you continue to operate out of love, you continue to be honorable, that shows how worthy you are. Okay, because even when you're beaten down, you stand up. Okay, and it's just like a dollar bill. You can crumple a dollar bill, you can rip it up. It's still going to be worth a dollar, right? A diamond. And a diamond, even when it's buried in the dirt, a diamond is still valuable, right? It's still as valuable as it was if it was in a ring. So understand that your value is and your worth is not determined based off of your circumstance. Don't base your worthiness off of your circumstance and the lack thereof. Don't focus on the lack thereof, because in the lack you have everything you need and you are everything. And that in that time you're able to truly see your worth, okay? Because you don't have other things determining who you are as a person. You are worthy, okay? You are worthy because you are you. You are worthy because there is no other you. There is no other person that is you in this world. And that makes you worthy. Okay. So I hope this really does help you. Like, I really do hope it helps you. You have survived every struggle and every hardship and you are still standing. Okay. And I just really hope that it helps you understand who you are as a person and to keep going. Okay. Because it's not the end for you. If you're still here, you still have a purpose and you have to keep going. Okay. And in fact, because you've been able to sit with yourself and have lack of material things or external things, you can finally figure out your true value, your true gifts, your true worth, and continuing to feed into that and build that up. Because with nothing at all, yet there is still everything that you need. Okay. And when you strip away the noise, what's left is your true self, and you get to sit with that and sit with that person and understand that person and value that person. And I've been doing this too, because I've been in a great isolation, honestly. And with losing everything, not having home, getting a home, not having anything in my home, okay, still to this day I'm still building too, okay, not having anything in my home, not having community, okay, sitting with myself and just feeling worthless for so long, and to finally realizing that with nothing at all, I had everything I needed. That I was so valuable. I was so important. I was so, like I was chosen, like and still loved and still, able to be a good person and to be helped. And in this time, because of my worth and who I am, the people that have come into my life to help me and love me and support me and to give me guidance, it has been because of me. It hasn't been because of the things that I had or the money. And this is something that I've prayed for, literally having, genuine people that just want to love and support and help me versus me always, because of what I have or what I can do for people. I was able to be that person to get the support, to show, who I am, my authentic self, and not have anything yet because of being a loving person, being found worthy enough to be helped and supported and loved. Okay. So don't allow the lack to make you feel less than, because you are valuable. And that's enough in itself. Okay. So yes, I really hope this message did help you. And if you did resonate with this, or you like the message, please like this video and subscribe. I love you guys so much. And remember that you have everything you need, and you're going to continue to blossom. And the more that you can continue to blossom with your true authentic self first, all of those things that come in and come out of your life, they won't change who you are. They won't change your foundation, the foundation of your worth and your value, because that is all planted and rooted in you and your authentic, genuine self, okay? And that's what's so important. So I love you, and again, share this video, like it, and comment down below if you are going through anything, or if this helped you and helped encourage you, because I really do want to speak about things that can help people, okay? So love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next video.